Hello and welcome to this recording from Support Cambridgeshire, a partnership of Cambridge CVS and Hunts Forum. This module is the first of several short recordings we've developed to help people set up their own community group. This session is for people who are considering setting up a formal group to benefit people in their local community. It considers what to think about before you start setting things up, and we would recommend getting in touch with us to have a chat about what you want to do. If you're already steaming ahead and want to know more about how you might structure your group, we have other recordings you can look at. There is an information pack available alongside this recording to support you. People start community groups for lots of reasons. They might want to organise a one-off or a regular event, set up a group to support others, set up a group to share common interests, raise funds to help their community, or maybe create and manage community spaces. Whatever your ideas, before you get started, it's worth asking yourself, what do you know about the people you want to help? Can you consult with them to find out if they think your idea is the best way to help them? Is anyone else supporting the people you want to help? Have you spoken to them about your ideas? Could they offer some guidance, or could you share resources? Could you run what you want to do under the wing of another organisation and learn how they operate, rather than setting up something new? Who's helping you? Do you have the right skills for this undertaking? Do you have people willing to join your committee? Do you have people willing to be actively involved, or will you need to recruit them? What will your role be? This is something to consider, as it may influence the structure you might go on to choose for your group. Are you happy to donate your time and skills for free long term? Do you want to take a leadership role, helping steer the group forward? If you need to be paid for your time at some point, it is worth being aware that trustees of charities are not usually paid. So you will need to either hand over control to others or choose a non-charitable structure for your group. We talk more about options for structuring groups in one of our other recordings. If you've considered all these questions and are still keen to set up your community group, you might think about holding a public meeting to make more people aware of your ideas, engage more supporters, and identify any key challenges you may not have already considered. You'll need to find an accessible venue. Think about when people will be available. If you want to attract people who work and have children, you might organise an evening session and avoid school holidays. Could people participate virtually as well as in person? Will you ask them to book online, by phone, or through a sign-up sheet? Can you create an incentive to get people along? Could you get a local business to sponsor refreshments or get an interesting speaker? Maybe you could piggyback on an existing event. Work out how you'll convey what you want to achieve. You'll need a clear, concise message you can put on a poster, on Facebook, or anywhere your potential supporters might see it, such as the local newsletter, shops, library, community centre or sports centre. Does the venue have public liability insurance that will cover your event? Undertake a risk assessment for the venue. There's a checklist in our pack. Create an agenda. Set out the objectives for the meeting and make sure you agree next steps. If your meeting's well organised, it suggests your group will be well run and people may be more willing to get involved. You will want to ask those attending to sign up to hear more about your group or to offer support. How will you collect this information and how will you ensure you work within data protection legislation? If you want to take photographs or videos at the meeting, you'll need to ask for permission. There is a template for this in the information pack. At this stage, it's worth being aware of some initial data protection guidance. Only collect the information you need. For example, do you need addresses if you only plan on contacting people by email or phone? Have a written notice called a privacy notice explaining what you'll do with people's data, showing which lawful basis you'll use to collect the data, how long you'll keep it for, and how you'll keep it safe. Ask people to tick a box to say that they agree to you contacting them by email, by phone or by post. You also need to tell them how they can ask you to delete their data. There is a sample privacy notice in our pack. Hopefully, after your public meeting, you now have more people interested in helping you get the group set up and start arranging activities. Your next step is to set up your group, deciding how you'll be structured, and we have a recording available to help you with that. We hope you found this recording helpful. Please check out other recordings we've made, and if you would like to contact us, please do so on info@supportcambridgeshire.org.uk.